Sister Wives Christine Brown shares wedding dress she didn't wear. Christine Brown, one of the most beloved stars from Sister Wives, has once again captured attention, not just for her personal journey after leaving Kody Brown, but for something deeply symbolic, her wedding dress. Recently, Christine revealed a surprising detail about her wedding, specifically, a dress she had chosen but ultimately did not wear. This revelation adds yet another layer to her story, as Christine continues to share her new life with fans and open up about the small, meaningful choices that shaped her happiness. Fans who have followed her journey from polygamy to independence know how important these personal details are, and Christine's decision to discuss her wedding dress has sparked conversations about love, identity, and the symbolism tied to marriage. Christine married David Woolley in a beautiful and highly celebrated ceremony. Their love story was already one fans adored, especially after Christine's difficult split from Kody. The ceremony itself was described as romantic, joyful, and filled with authenticity. But the dress revelation shows that behind the smiles, there were moments of decision-making and emotion that Christine is only now ready to share. According to Christine, there was a dress she initially picked but didn't walk down the aisle in. She chose another one that she felt more connected to. The dress she set aside wasn't just fabric and lace, it symbolized the journey she had been on. When she explained why she didn't wear it, fans immediately understood the depth of her decision. Christine wanted something that fully represented who she is today, not who she used to be. This detail may sound small, but for Christine, it was monumental. For years, Christine lived in a world where her choices were often influenced by Kody or the larger dynamics of a plural marriage. Many fans have seen how Christine struggled to assert herself, to find her own voice, and to build confidence outside of Kody's shadow. By rejecting one dress and choosing another, she made a statement that this wedding was about her, her happiness, her love, her freedom. The dress she didn't wear was described as elegant but more traditional. It had elements that Christine felt didn't quite align with her personality or the love story she shares with David. While it may have been a beautiful gown, Christine knew it wasn't the right one for her special day. Instead, she went with a dress that was vibrant, joyful, and truly embodied her spirit. Her fans quickly drew comparisons between this symbolic choice and her decision to leave Kody. Just as she left behind a marriage that no longer served her, she also left behind a dress that didn't fully represent her. The parallels were hard to ignore. For many, it was proof of Christine's growth and self-discovery. In interviews and social media posts, Christine emphasized how important it was for her to feel comfortable, radiant, and fully herself on her wedding day. She didn't want to compromise or settle, not even for a dress. This attitude reflects the woman she has become, confident, unapologetic, and ready to live authentically. Fans flooded her comment sections with support. Many shared their own stories of dresses they didn't wear, or the emotional reasons they chose something different. Some praised Christine for once again showing courage, not just in life-changing decisions like leaving Kody, but even in small but symbolic ones like a wedding dress. The conversation around Christine's dress also highlights how much fans are invested in her happiness. From the moment she left Kody, Christine became something of a role model for people trying to reclaim their lives after toxic or unfulfilling relationships. Every step she takes, whether it's sharing her love for David, enjoying time with her kids, or opening up about her choices, feels like a victory not just for her but for everyone who relates to her journey. Her relationship with David Woolley has been another focal point. Christine has repeatedly described him as her soulmate, the person who loves her without conditions or complications. Their marriage was a sharp contrast to her time in the Brown household, where attention and affection were often unevenly distributed. By choosing a dress that made her feel truly beautiful, Christine reinforced the message that this marriage is different, it's her fairy tale, on her terms. What's fascinating is how much meaning fans and Christine herself found in a simple piece of clothing. A dress might seem trivial compared to everything else she has experienced, but for Christine, it was about reclaiming her narrative. She no longer has to live up to anyone else's expectations, not Kody's, not the other wives, not even the viewers. This was her story, and she was writing it herself. The dress she did wear has been praised widely. Photos from the wedding show Christine glowing, her smile wide and genuine. The gown fit her perfectly, not just physically but emotionally. It reflected her joy, her freedom, and her readiness to embrace the future. Fans said she looked like a woman who had finally found her happy ending, and Christine herself admitted that she felt absolutely radiant. The fact that she openly discussed the dress she didn't wear makes the one she did choose even more special. It was a moment of honesty and vulnerability, the kind of openness that has made Christine such a fan favorite. By pulling back the curtain and showing that there was another option she walked away from, she reminded fans that even joyful moments come with reflection and choice. Christine's wedding was not just a celebration of love with David, but also a declaration of her independence. Every detail, from the location to the dress, symbolized a new chapter. The dress she left behind belonged to the past, while the one she wore belonged to the future. In many ways, Christine's choice resonates with anyone who has ever felt trapped in expectations. The dress is a metaphor for all the roles, identities, and compromises people leave behind when they decide to live authentically. Christine's openness about this decision shows her commitment to being transparent and relatable with her fans. It's also a testament to how much she has changed since leaving Cody. Christine is no longer the woman who quietly accepted the background role in a plural marriage. She's now the leading lady of her own life, making choices that celebrate her individuality and happiness. Even in something as personal as a wedding dress, that transformation shines through. The public reaction to her revelation has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans have praised her strength, her honesty, and her ability to find symbolism in everyday decisions. Many have even suggested that Christine write a book solely about her new life and the symbolism tied to moments like this. Of course, this isn't the first time Christine has used her platform to share such intimate details. Since leaving Cody, she has been refreshingly open about her struggles and triumphs. Whether it's parenting, relationships, or self-discovery, Christine has invited fans to join her on the journey. The wedding dress story is just one more chapter in that ongoing narrative. Her willingness to share even the dress she didn't wear speaks volumes about her authenticity. It would have been easy to simply post beautiful wedding photos and leave it at that. But Christine wanted fans to know the full story. She wanted them to see that even happy endings inv. As Christine continues to enjoy married life with David, fans are eager to see what other insights she'll share. Whether it's about family, love, or personal growth, one thing is clear: Christine's story resonates because it's real. She doesn't just show the polished surface, she shows the decisions, the doubts, and the triumphs that lead to joy. In the end, the wedding dress she didn't wear is more than just a gown. It's a symbol of the woman Christine used to be, the one who often put others first and ignored her own needs. By leaving that dress behind, she also left behind the parts of her life that didn't serve her. The dress she chose instead is the embodiment of who she is now: free, confident, and deeply loved. Christine's journey continues to inspire countless fans. Her openness about something as seemingly small as a dress proves once again that the details matter. They tell a story. And for Christine, every choice is part of the larger story of finding herself after years of compromise. From the wedding day itself to the moment she revealed the dress she didn't wear, Christine has shown that her happiness is no longer tied to what others expect of her. Instead, it's tied to authenticity, love, and freedom. And for fans, that's the most beautiful choice of all. Christine Brown, former Sister Wives star, has recently given fans a behind-the-scenes look into her wedding dress story, including a gown she never actually wore on her wedding day. The reveal comes in the aftermath of her marriage to David Woolley in October 2023. She tied the knot with Woolley in Moab, Utah, in front of approximately 330 guests. The wedding was notable for being her first traditional white wedding, complete with many of the features she said she never had in her previous marriage. During a recent sharing on her social media, Christine showcased not just the gown she wore, but also a second dress, one she selected but never got to wear. That never-worn dress is off the shoulder, with a sweetheart neckline. Christine describes it as something she's setting aside for a special, jaw-dropping moment in the future. She expressed gratitude for the bridal boutique and designer who helped her feel beautiful, even during the fittings and selections. As part of that process, Christine spoke candidly about being a bigger girl and how trying on wedding dresses in front of others was intimidating. She said the boutique staff made the experience positive, empowering, and helped her feel sexy and beautiful even though some dresses were small. The dress she wore on her actual wedding day featured a beautifully crafted design, including lace and intricate bridal detail. When trying on gowns with her daughters, Mykelti, Isabel, Aspen, and via FaceTime Gwendolyn, Christine shared that one dress instantly felt right. Her daughters told her that she looked gorgeous, that it was perfect, for them it embodied what she had wanted. She reflected on how she had never felt like a bride in her previous marriages, saying that walking down the aisle in a white dress with her daughters by her side made the moment feel incredibly meaningful. The decision to reveal the never-worn dress adds a layer of emotional depth. For Christine, selecting dresses was about more than aesthetics, it was about healing, affirmation, self-worth, and reclaiming parts of her life she felt she didn't have control over previously. Her previous marriage, to Kody Brown, was a plural marriage, polygamous, which she ended in 2021 after 25 years. In interviews, Christine has made clear that aspects of her new wedding were the things she never got to have before: a big white dress, walking down the aisle with her dad, all the traditional trimmings. Regarding the never-worn gown, Christine said she loves the dress I haven't worn yet, and that she's holding on to it for a future perfect jaw-dropping moment. Fans have responded positively to her reveal. Many applaud her vulnerability and openness, particularly around body image, self-acceptance, and the emotional journey that comes with choosing something so personal. The story resonates not just as celebrity gossip, but as a human story of finding confidence, reclaiming personal agency, and celebrating new beginnings. Public reactions and comments on her posts reflect this. Viewers are expressing encouragement and admiration. In describing her journey, Christine has shared that the process of wedding dress shopping, once daunting, turned into one of joy and empowerment. She emphasized how important it was for the bridal staff to understand her insecurities, to support her in a way that allowed her to feel beautiful regardless of dress size or how she looked. At her wedding, Christine wore the gown she had chosen during that selection process, while the other dress stayed unused. She has not yet decided the perfect moment for the second dress. Some fans are speculating it could be an anniversary, bold public appearance, or perhaps a photo shoot. Christine herself has left it open. The transparency with which she has shared this part of her life has also sparked conversations about what it means for brides who don't fit the stereotypical mold. It's about representation, about stories where feeling beautiful and being seen are not tied to a specific body type or cultural expectation. Christine's story adds to a larger cultural conversation about the pressures many women feel around wedding aesthetics, body image, and what society considers ideal. Also, the change in Christine's life, from her plural marriage to her life now, frames this wedding and this dress selection as part of a larger transformation. Christine has frequently reflected on how leaving the plural marriage, building a relationship with David, and stepping into this new chapter has shifted how she sees herself. The wedding dress stories reflect that transformation. When she picked dresses, posing in fitting rooms and photographing options, Christine said she felt all the emotions: nervousness, excitement, self-doubt, but also joy. Again, the presence of her daughters during fittings helped. They served not just as supportive family, but as affirming voices. Those moments are important. In summary, the never-worn dress is more than just a beautiful garment. It symbolizes possibilities unfulfilled at one moment, but still alive for future moments. It captures Christine's belief that some moments are worth waiting for, that beauty doesn't expire with an event, and that identity is something continually evolving.